and I'll be talking about Project Gravity. This is our newly recently launched program for community referral. Looking back at the past year post Filecoin launch in October, we have seen an explosion of growth of the network. Available storage capacity now reached more than 12 exabytes of data. There are more than 3,000 storage providers around the world contributing storage and retrieval services to the network. The community includes more than 1,000 developers, and there have been dozens of tools built to improve the experience of Filecoin storage. And there are many more being built right now to capture core new markets such as Web3 storage, NFT storage, Azure, Bitbot, just to name a few. So in short, the supply side of Filecoin is thriving. And now we're super excited to turn to the demand side of things and to bring more and more organizations who have large data sets and who need storage. And so we're launching Project Gravity. It's a referral program that aims to reward community members who help bring successful new use cases as well as clients to Filecoin. And here's how it works. It's relatively straightforward. For referrals that bring data sets between 100 petabytes and 1 petabyte, one can earn 100 Phil in referral bonus. And for even larger data sets, those that are over 1 petabyte, the referral bonus becomes 500 Phil. There are specific types of data sets that we feel most excited about. First, it needs to be a large data set. We're starting at 100 terabytes of total data size. Ideally, it's more of a cold storage use case, which means that data is not frequently accessed and is more of a static use case. We're looking for open data sets that have public data, don't require encryption. And finally, we're most excited about data sets that have public goods characteristics. These are the ones that have social justice, life sciences, environmental, or cultural heritage value. So you can think about climate change, scientific research data set, maybe it's a museum or art collection archive. And to give you a bit of a flavor of what that could look like, I can walk through a few examples of active proofs of concepts that we're working on right now. The first one is the one you just heard about, which is the SHOAH Foundation data set. Just to recap, SHOAH Foundation is the world's largest archive on testimony of Holocaust and other genocides. And Filecoin is a perfect storage option for this use case for a number of reasons. First, it provides continuous record to show that files are secure and have not been tampered with, which was critical for the mission of the SHOAH Foundation of preserving these testimonials for future generations. And also, it's the interoperability at the protocol level and permissionless interfaces that give community the ability to collectively build and improve the tooling to support these data sets. So that's one example. Another one is Internet Archive. Internet Archive has been collaborating with Protocol Labs on onboarding a 2016 end of presidential term data set to Filecoin. And the goal is to enable researchers and public interest groups to retrospectively analyze data after a change of leadership. Similar to the SHOAH Foundation, storing this information on Filecoin was a perfect fit for the foundation's goal. First, decentralization of storage allowed Internet Archive digital history to be available from thousands of computers, not just a few, which was very important for their mission. Second, permanence of storage allowed preserving the web and fostering its future to allow its history to be persistent over decades and maybe even centuries. And finally, it was also the open source nature that allowed community to participate and build new tools. So if these sound like some of the organizations in your network or organizations that you could refer to the Project Gravity, here are some steps to follow to participate in the program. First, we want you to register your deal at filecoin.io/gravity. That's a critical step to enter your referral into the system. Then the team will reach out to you via Slack or email to ask some clarifying questions, so to gather more detail. Next, we will need your help to set up an introductory call to better understand the needs of the organization you're referring, to establish whether Filecoin is a good fit for both parties. Then we'll start working on creating a joint onboarding plan to define proof of concept and start onboarding data. And here are some of the conditions for granting the awards. First, of course, we want it to be a mutual agreement between the client and Protocol Labs on a clear proof of concept proposal. We want to make sure it's a good fit for the client and also for our program. Second, the first sector of the proof of concept piece needs to be sealed before December 1st. So it's a limited time offer. We're looking for net new organizations, so the ones that have not stored data on file or IPFS yet. And finally, the organization needs to be comfortable to talk publicly about our collaboration, because we want to advertise it and we want to make it known to the community. And there is no limit to how many referrals can be submitted to participate. So you can bring as many clients as you know of. There is a special case for nonprofits. If there is a nonprofit organization that volunteers to onboard their data onto Filecoin, they are eligible to the referral bonus in the form of a grant. So next steps could be, first of all, register your referral today at our website, filecoin.io/gravity. And if you have any questions at all, please join our Slack with the address here, and the team will be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. This completes my presentation on the Gravity program. We're looking forward to hearing from you on the referrals that you might have, and looking forward to work together.